This process of seeking the ultimate is so simple. At the same time, most human beings on the planet experience it as the most complex and impossible process, unfortunately. This is simply because what you're looking for is hidden within you. When I say you, I mean the things that you're identified with right now. In your own body, in your own mind, in your own whatever you experience as myself right now. And all that you have gathered in the form of body or in the form of mind always is focused on the outward. Your body is 100% outward, look at this. Your five sense organs, which is the means through which you experience, are always outward bound, isn't it? You can see what is outside, you can't see what's inside. You can hear what is outside, you can't hear what is inside. You can sense and touch what is outside, you can't touch what is inside. So it is all outward bound. The same is true with your mind. Your mind is equipped only to go out. It is not equipped to go in. People are talking about turning their mind inward. There is no such thing. You cannot turn the mind inward. You can frustrate the mind by trying to turn inward so that it drops dead out of frustration. But you cannot turn the mind inward because the very nature of the mind is outward. It can only go outward. Whether you think about God, or you think about soul, or you think about truth, you are still looking outward, isn't it? God means up, isn't it? Always. In every culture, God means up. Some cultures look down, that's different. That depends whether you belong to cat culture or dog culture. No? Dogs always look up to you, cats always look down upon you. You feed a dog, it looks up to you with gratitude. You feed a cat, it looks down upon you with great disdain. This is what you eat? Okay. So, people are either looking up or looking down or looking away because they have no means to look inward. Right now, all the faculties, every aspect of what you know as myself is all outward bound. So if the longing has risen within you, that you want to know, you really want to know. I know this wanting to know sometimes bubbles up and again get lost in the daily rigmarole. Mm. It's, the nature of the mind and the body is such, even the simplest processes of life could be greatly entangling. Simple things. Getting up in the morning, turning up the blinds, brushing your teeth, using the toilet, breakfast. If you work. Whatever, these little things can be highly entangling. From the moment they wake up to the time they are finishing their breakfast, which is usually just a question of an hour or two, many people are at the peak of agitation. Isn't it so? Yes? Nothing has happened yet, no calamities have struck yet, you haven't met your boss yet, you know. Nothing has happened. You just saw your wife and your husband or maybe your children. You know all their tricks, isn't it? You've been with them for a few years. You know all their tricks, nothing to surprise you. Isn't it so? Within a few months or in a year's time, you should know all their tricks that they can play. So, but before reaching the breakfast table or before you get up from the table, people are in a peak of agitation. This is not because there is something wrong with your life, because nothing has gone wrong yet in the day. It is simply because that's the nature of the mind. If you allow it to rule you, that's how you go. There is no other way. It doesn't matter whether the life situations are going well or not going well. So, if this is the nature of your mind and this is the way life is going on, definitely it's time. Definitely it is an urgent need in everybody that they must look at the very nature of their life with a much deeper perspective, with a much deeper penetration into it. Isn't it so? The time has come, isn't it? Most people don't realize that the time has come. They think they can do it next year. They think they can do it after 2 years. There is no such thing. If you value your life, the time has come. Only if you don't value your life, then time hasn't come, isn't it? If you have any value for this life and this creation, then the time has definitely come that we must look at life with its ultimate perspective. Otherwise, maybe there is time. Of course, there's a whole eternity ahead of you. There's really no hurry.
Sometimes we spend our whole life searching outside for peace, happiness, or a sense of meaning without realizing that one who is searching is also the one who holds the answer. The noise of life, the rush of thoughts, the endless doing, they make us forget how simply it all truly is. Maybe right now, as you are listening, your mind is still trying to figure something out, trying to make sense of what is right or wrong, trying to hold on to a new idea. But what if, for a moment, you didn't have to figure anything out? What if, instead of chasing an answer, you simply sat still and allow life to breathe through you, just as it is, without judgment, without control? You see, this inner stillness, it doesn't need to be created. It's already there, quietly waiting beneath the surface of your thoughts. So every time you pause, every time you take a slow breath and drop the need to become something, you touch that stillness. You meet yourself beyond the noise, beyond the world's definition. There is nothing mystical about this moment. It is just life happening effortlessly. And in this effortless space, awareness naturally depends. You begin to notice the little things, the sound of your own breath, the feeling of your heart, and the quiet hum of existence that never really leaves. It is easy to think that spiritual path is something far away, something that requires long practices, rules, or discipline. But maybe it's much deeper. Maybe it begins when you stop running, even for a second, and notice what has always been right here. So take this moment to breathe gently, fully. Allow your shoulders to relax, your mind to soften. Let go of trying to reach somewhere. You are already where you need to be. Sometimes the most beautiful awakening happens not in a temple or a meditation hall, but in these small moments of awareness. when the noise fades and you feel the quiet truth of your own being. The journey within is not a path you walk, it is a realization that you were never apart from it. Every breath, every pause, every heartbeat is all guiding you inward. And if you only allow it. So don't rush, don't compare, don't demand instant answer. Just stay open, because the more you are open, the more life reveals itself to you, not through words or theories, but through a direct experience of being alive. So take your time, let silence do its work, and trust that when the noise of the mind settles, what remains is not emptiness. It's but the fullness so complete it needs no explanation.
चंद्रचूड़ शिव शंकर पार्वती रमणा निनगे नमो